I thought I was done with the tape, and then I looked up, saw that one about 10 feet up in the air. So I'll hit that one up in a minute. Just come back out to the truck to have a little bit of a snack. I don't even know what language that is. Check comments, emails, get back in there. So when I mix the mud, I have a banjo. So if I were to do a larger job where there wasn't a finished floor, I would load up my banjo with tape and mud and just tape it all out. I do drywall this size or larger maybe 2 times a year. So it really doesn't make sense for me to have a full drywall setup with the professional grade tools that someone who does drywall every single day needs to have in order to do their job efficiently. This way here, it's actually, I've been going slow as to not make a mess. The way I learned was to mix it in the pan, especially when you're doing small batches. On a larger batch, I'd dump the whole box. It comes in a bag and a box. I'd dump the whole thing into a 5-gallon bucket and start adding water and mix it with a big mixer. When I do the tape, I dilute it down with water to thin it out quite a bit. The consistency is real soupy, much thinner than peanut butter. Now when I go to do just the corner bead, that's what's next, is I'm going to just do the corner beads. I do probably 2 coats. So the first coat I'll do with a 6-inch knife, and then I will sand, light sand, and then the second coat will be done with like a 12-inch knife and sand. And this is getting an orange peel texture, so a third application is usually not necessary. I usually do like a spot treatment. I'll go over, look everything over, and circle with a pencil a line in it, or if I got some stuff in my mud and it has a line, I circle everything and then go spot treat everything. That'll dry, and a quick sand, and then it's ready for texture. I have this sandwich. The joint compound is done. Now you may be wondering, doesn't look like he taped his corners. Now that's because I didn't. Those will get caulked tomorrow. Tomorrow I will caulk the corners in, and I think I'll texture. First I'll do a light sanding. You can see I did some spot treatments, floated some other areas out wider, especially this side. I floated it out even wider. It probably could go even wider than that. I could go 6 inches more on either side. I'll have to see how it looks tomorrow once I give that a light sanding. This side here is all good. You can see some of the drawings that I've been doing on here for this fully custom built mantle and legs. I got to take some measurements and then start putting it together. More about that later. But as soon as this thing is textured, if I texture tomorrow, then I'm going to primer this whole wall on Monday. So working weekends. Today's Saturday, and I will be here until this thing is, until there's nothing left to do. The cabinets get delivered on Friday, and I'll immediately start putting those in so that the guys who are fabricating the granite countertops can get in and make their template as soon as possible. And then there'll be a waiting game for the top, and then I'll come back here and do the tile and the mantle.